Hello, FCS 2250 Computer Applications. Mr. Lang here, and we're in Access Section 1, maintaining data in an Access table. So this is Microsoft Access. A lot of companies use databases to keep track of records of their employees, of their customers, of all sorts of stuff. And so this is no different. So we're going to learn some of the basics of it. So here we are in Exercise 1. So let's go ahead and launch that. And we'll be patient for this to load. We'll go ahead and go through this fun process. I'm going to pause the video real quick while this loads. Okay, so here we are. We've gone through these before, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose next to it. We've got 4 things to go through. We'll allow things to go to the clipboard. I am going to full screen this, and so that way it looks like I am immersed into Microsoft Access. And so here we are again, project number 1 here, our exercise number 1, open the employees table. So over here on the left hand side, what we're going to do is we're going to double click the employees table, and I'll move my instructions, and now we have access to all of our employees, their middle names, their birth dates, when they were hired, what department, their salary. That's interesting information to see. All right, so we'll head to our next direction. So we're going to find the record for Carl Zakowski and then change the birth date from 5/9/1990 to 12/22/1987. So if you have any questions about that, again, we can hit this. So click in the first field in the last name column. So last name column right there. We'll click into that. And we'll click the Find button. So here you can choose Find there. And all we're going to do is start typing Zakowski. All right. Great name. And we will, again, we'll have to maybe move these directions, and we will find, if I spelled that right. All right, and let's go ahead and find, and there is Carl Zakowski right there, and we're going to change his birth date to, let's see here, 12/22/1987, 12/22/1987. All right, and again, this is data. This is important information for the company to see. I always like to hit the Save key when I'm all said and done. All right, and we'll close out of here, and we will close that, and we will choose Next. And now we're on instruction 3 of 4, and we're going to delete the record for Edward Thurston, employee ID 1055. So let's look for 1055. Again, if you're not sure, I like to do a Control F on my keyboard to find, and I can put in 1055 there and try to find that. Again, if you have a huge database, and maybe I need to click on my employee number and then 1055. There we go, and there's Edwin Thurston. So I'm going to click to the left of 1055 right here, and I just clicked there and it selected the entire record. I'm going to head on up to my records area now and choose delete. That will get rid of that entire record, and as I mentioned, I like to hit the Save key when I'm done with that direction. All right, sorry, Edwin Thurston, you are gone. Last but not least, we're going to add a record to the table. We're going to type 1085 in the employee ID column. So I'm just going to click here at the end of Leos, and I'm going to press my Enter key, and that brings me down to a new employee number, and I'm going to type in 1085 and maybe hit my Tab key to move over one, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit my Save key. I'm going to double check that just to make sure I did complete what they wanted me to do. Press my Tab key. All right, and there we go. So I believe we're right with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and simply hit my Save key on here. Again, just for giggles, I'll close my Find and Replace, and this is the fun part here is we're going to go through and take a look and see how we did. All right, so great work, everybody. Go ahead and follow me for our next project that we'll be working on. We're going to go ahead and work on exercise 2. So thank you for following along.